Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Part 4 of Ice Arrow is missing. This one's gonna be a long one. No, it's free, it's free. Alright, there is a hint in Clocktown. Well, that is terribly convenient. Alright, Woods of Mystery. Woods of Mystery. Deku Shrine. A lot of swamp. A lot of swamp. Path to the Mountain. Pirate's Fortress. Pirate's Fortress is so big, man. Great Bay Temple. And Beneath the Well. Oh, these suck. Wait, these are so mean. Okay. A lot of these locations are big or time consuming. But that's okay, I'm warmed up from Ice Arrow Part 3. I'm ready to go, alright? I will rise to the occasion. Yo, Hooktail, thank you so much for the 9-month resub. Appreciate you very much. Last time I did in one of these I did go and actually open the normal Ice Arrow chest, and it had an ice trap in it that froze me and did damage. There's no ice arrows in it.
Hop, yo,
the rules are I get 7 hints that are spread throughout the game, but I know the locations of the hints. It can be done glitchlessly. The hints are always displayed on square signs. The hints are never invisible. Ice Arrow Chest is a brand new location in the game. Or, usually, so far every single one has been in a brand new chest that Jimmy has added in. That's sad. Okay.
Hop, yo,
I imagine if you were to do this casually, and you needed to go to Great Bay Temple, you would need to do some other stuff first. If you do these completely casually, like, I'd imagine you'd still want to know some strats if you were to do these. Right, like glitchless strats even. Right? It would probably be, if you... Each of these seeds will take a lot longer if you don't know glitches. Which is fine because they only come out, you know, once in a while. So if you're willing to commit like 10 hours per seed to do it completely glitchless without knowing like any strats or anything, that's probably fine. I would never check it, Jess. Okay, so we are getting a bottle because we're gonna need to get Zora eggs. Get into Great Bay Temple, which means I will need at least one bottle. Really only one bottle. Items are not randomized, so this is a different type. It's not like a randomizer puzzle. This is done on the base game. So you know where all the items are, but you need to find the unique hints instead that Jimmy's put throughout the game. And then find the new location for ice arrows. Because ice arrows aren't in, like, a normal game location, generally. They are in a brand new location. Like, the solution to part 3 had me finding a completely new grotto that Jimmy added in. That grotto is not there in the base game. Got our bottle. I don't think we're gonna need pictograph box, so we'll just keep going. So for Deku Shrine, I don't actually need... Wait, Woods of Mystery. I didn't even think about it. I was just in Woods of Mystery and I wasn't paying attention for a sign. I was completely autopilot. Now, I assume that the Woods of Mystery hint might be, it might be day 2. I think between days 1 and 2, you do go through every section of Woods of Mystery. You don't... I probably shouldn't need to go to day 3. Day 3. No, we don't... Neither of these go to the top left quadrant, actually. Only day 3 goes to the top left quadrant, doesn't it? So I do... If I want to check every single tile of Woods of Mystery's map, I actually do need to check on all 3 days. For anyone who doesn't know how Woods of Mystery works, it's actually just a 3x3 grid. In each path, so a 3x3 grid has the 9 tiles, and each path goes through 7 of the tiles. But unfortunately, there's... For the 2 tiles that I didn't just pass through on day 1, one of them is only available on day 2, and one of them is only available on day 3. I've ruined the illusion for you? I'm so sorry. Alright, so now on day 2, we can check the bottom right tile in the grid, which is this one, which we could not check on day 1. So there's a sign here. Okay, so it's only the day false wall. Okay. Is it a new false wall that Jimmy added in? Should I just start slashing walls everywhere? I don't trust Jimmy. I don't trust him. I think I'm supposed to Hess there. I think you can't super slide there for some reason because of the water. Like, you don't grab the... Dude, we made it day 2 to get the Woods of Mystery hint, and it rains on day 2. There's extra lag. I think false wall, though, is definitely not enough to go off of right now. We definitely are going to need more than that. Dude, the lag. Lag is crazy. Dude, really? I haven't done that in a long time. Whatever, quick backup. Ah, but I'm gonna have to wait on the cycle. I didn't even look for the Clocktown hint. I just came straight to Swamp for soaring. Which I guess is fine. We can go back for the Clocktown hint later. Especially since... Does Clocktown include the sewers? I think it would include the sewers that lead to Observatory. Or no, Bomber's Hideout is its own thing. Never mind. It has its own section. Okay, Bomber's Hideout is its own location. Fairy Fountain is its own location. DF. In Rush Pring, thank you so much for the 20-month Twitch Prime. Appreciate you very much. I didn't actually get soaring yet. I came here first. Clocktown should include, should include every building inside of it. I do not know actually like much of anything about the current any percent route. If it's changed at all in like the last month or so, I don't know anything. And I assume it has changed in the last month or so because it's so new. Not gonna lie, any percent is not a category I am particularly attached to. It never has been. So we're probably, the way we're gonna check Deku Shrine, there's two ways to check Deku Shrine, right? We could actually just beat Woodfall Temple and you know, do the thing with Deku Princess and then you talk to the butler. But it's much, much easier because we won't have a time limit. If we do Butler Race to check Deku Shrine, then every time the butler gets ahead of us, like the walls, the walls are gonna start closing in. And then you void once the wall closes and the path is gone. So it's much easier to just weird shot in. That is probably what I am going to do. We're gonna need hook shot at some point in this particular puzzle. My super slides are leaving a little bit to be desired today. It is day 2. It is not day 1. Oh, I don't remember the day 2 path off the top of my head. Something like this. Slightly more to the right, I think. Wait, I'll get this in like 1 or 2 more attempts. I used to know this. It's just been a while. It's been a while. I haven't had to do this in a while. It's way more to the right. It's like this and then left, and then way to the right, and then way to the right, and then left, and then left. Yes, there it is. No, see, it didn't take me that long. It didn't take me that long. I want more belief. It's just been a while since I've needed to know the day 2 path, because, you know, in pretty much every speedrun, we always use the day 1 path. But there was, like, one thing I used the day 2 path for a couple years ago, and I didn't use it for very long, but I, like, kind of remember it. Kind of. Yo, what's up, Cubex? And sure, I guess, Temper? Oh, there's a bank clip route for Any percent NMG? God, I hate bank clip. I remember running with bank clip, dude. I hate that trick. It's just not a fun trick. Have I dropped frames this stream? No, but I have fallen and voided for no reason. Again, I have seen my bitrate fluctuate, Timper, but I haven't dropped frames. So for anyone who wasn't here for this, I was having a lot of problems for like the last month or so with frame drops. But after a lot of experimentation and a lot of headache, I was getting really sad and angry, but we managed to figure out something that works and eliminates frame drops. I actually, in 2 straight streams now, I have not dropped any frames. But I had to enable a setting in OBS that makes it so if my internet connection becomes unstable for any reason, instead of dropping frames and trying to maintain the bitrate, it'll just lower my bitrate dynamically. And that has been working for me. And especially since I mostly play Majora's Mask, if my bitrate goes from 5,000 to 2,000, it's not gonna look any different. It's really not. It's gonna look exactly the same. My camera will look slightly worse during those brief episodes, but that's it. It actually kind of is the don't drop frames button, unironically. So basically, I was not able to fix the issues with my internet. My internet is still terrible. Like, Spectrum is a horrible ISP, and they are still giving me, like, garbage, like, unusable service. But at least we found a workaround that, like, when I would have dropped frames before, instead the bitrate will just go to 2,000-3,000 from 5,000 and avoid dropping frames. Right? Alright, there is a hint in Path to the Mountains, so somewhere here there is a hint. No, the sign! We found it, but I broke it! Switch. You like your one-word hints. Very vague. False wall and switch. We gotta boot up the NSO version? Dude, it's not even out yet. I can only find the chest on Switch targeting. I'm never finishing this then. It's actually just doomed, Mouse. It's so doomed. I should be thinking about Beneath the Well as also. Although Beneath the Well is really obnoxious. It could be anywhere in there. It could be anywhere in there. I can't prep for every single Gibdo. I really can't prep for every single Gibdo. Okay, I mean, I guess we can look for the Clocktown hint. But there's, like, a lot of places the Clocktown hint could be. Like, it could just be, like, with this guy behind there on night 3, which is an option. It could be... There's, like, a lot of rooms in Clocktown that you can only access at certain times on certain days, and... Like, I can't access this one right now. Dude, the lottery shop would have been the place to do it, though. Who remembers the lottery shop even exists? I mean, I guess I didn't look thoroughly in the bomb shop. There's like no way it's in the bomb shop. No chance. So that's not open yet. Clocktown is gonna be like if we don't find it, we're gonna have to come back at like multiple different times. Because there's a lot of places in Clocktown that we can't access quite yet, and a lot of them will open up on 3rd night. Yo, thanks, Panic. Although I can use glitches to access some of them. A lot of it would be easier once I get Hookshot. Like, I can clip into Curiosity Shop whenever, once I have Hookshot. Anju's here. Sign underwater. Do not see a sign underwater. We can get into Curiosity Shop backroom right now. I'm just giving Jimmy ideas for where to place it in the future. Or maybe he's already done it. Very possible he's already done it. In a different, Okay. I guess, wait, can I use, like, this thing? No, you can only... So, back room is checked for the sign, not here. Dude, it could be in treasure chest minigame, and then, like, Jimmy is just banking on, like, treasure chest minigame to troll you while you're trying to get it. But I also don't know how Jimmy would, like, control for, like, a casual playing and, like, a pillar spawns on top of it, so... Probably not in treasure chest minigame, but we could go... And plus, you can just not start chest minigame. What am I talking about? You can just not start it and go anywhere in there. Show me a sign! God, Clocktown is big, Jimmy. Why would you do this? I guess Clocktown being big is counterbalanced by the fact that, like, you can access pretty much all of it without items. I guess Milk Bar would be annoying for a casual player, probably. Do not see a sign. Lockdown is big. It's gonna take a little bit of our time just to check everything. And like, I want to be thorough, but I'm also like, it's gonna be somewhere dumb that I can only access like third night or something, right? Should we just accelerate to third night while I'm in this room, or third day? Here, let me accelerate to third day. Can't access that. Ugh, it could be in room key room. Please go through the door. Is it possible to look through this wall into room key room? I don't even know if it's loaded. I guess it's probably not. Okay, no one left a sign on their bed. They left the boxers, but not the sign. So, okay, we're gonna need to come back next cycle with room key. That's gonna be a thing. And then we'll check all the stuff on third night, and then what else is left? I haven't checked South and North Clocktown. The bell. Bell knocked me over. Being bullied. Dude, Jimmy, where did you put it? I think this sign is normally here. Yeah. Do I wait? It's been a while since I've done this clip. Is the setup just like target? Dude, you can't target on night or day 3. Can I even do this setup? Isn't that the setup, or am I misremembering it? It's like, get the straight angle, which I'm able to get by grabbing the ledge. Right, grab ledge for straight angle. Isn't it punch, shield turn, climb. Okay. There we go. And it's not even here. No. We're thorough, at least. We're being thorough. We are being thorough. Okay, not there. Mayor's office. You know where would be a good place to hide it, and so might be it? Like, everyone forgets that over here even exists. Just like this whole room. It's completely useless and serves no function. And yet the sign's not here either! Oh my god. I'm getting owned. We have 2 hints already, but where's my Clocktown hint? Where's my Clocktown hint? That sign is normally there, so that's not it. You know I'm gonna read it anyway, but it's not it. And then we already had one that was in Deku Playground. Surely Jimmy wouldn't do that twice. We had one that was in Deku Playground on the other side of this room. Looks like not in this room again. Yeah, surely he wouldn't do that. Have a good night, Bella. Good luck with sleep. Alright, so I have a feeling that the sign is going to be in one of the... Like, there's only a couple places in Clocktown we haven't checked. We've been pretty thorough. I only haven't checked, like, Sword School back room at midnight, and Room Key Room, and Anju's room, and then South Clocktown. We have to... I mean, we kind of checked South Clocktown. I guess Clock Tower. It could be in Clock Tower. The fairy fountain is listed as its own location, Timber. On the clue tracker. So it is apparently distinct from Clocktown. Although I assume it could, if we do ever get that hint, I assume it could mean any of the fairy fountains, probably. Is it gonna be underwater? Dude, this one's evil. I don't know where it is. Alright, alright, alright. We have ruled out almost everything. So, I mean, I think we have a pretty good sense of where the Clocktown sign must be. Unless I miss something. Unless I miss something. I wonder, oh wait, what could I have missed? So what have I not checked? I've not checked Postman's room. I've not checked Anju's room. I've not checked Room Key room. I've not checked Sword School back room. Atop the clock tower could count. I don't see why it wouldn't. But it also just brings you straight to the moon. So actually, no, it doesn't, it can't be there. It can't be there. So Curiosity Shop will be open in a couple hours. I think Sword School is only after midnight. Let me double check. Yeah, it's only after midnight for that one. We can go check Anju's room right now. We can check Anju's room right now. Not Anju's room either. Dude, it better not be Room Key room. That's like gonna be the one I check last. Did I miss somewhere? Is there somewhere I can go that I haven't yet thought of? Imagine if it was right here, so like you just jump over it and don't see it. That'd be funny. Okay. I don't think I missed anywhere. So the places left in Clocktown to check are Curiosity Shop, Sword School back room, Postman office. We can go to Postman office now. I did check chess minigame, yep. Yep. Come on, Postman, help me out here. Help me out here, dude. I did check Lottery Shop, yep. So I think we're just gonna, like, Curiosity Shop opens up in 1 hour. I guess we'll wait. And then what's my plan after this? After this, I need to go to Pirate's Fortress, get an egg, and get Hookshot. But I also need Bow. So after Curiosity Shop, because we're gonna need to wait till midnight for Sword School, I guess I'll just go get Bow in the meantime. Yeah, I'll go get Bow in the meantime, and then... I really should have gone and get Bow now, but this just gives me time to think. According to the website, Maddie, the sign, wherever it is, will always be there on all 3 days. That way you don't have to check every area, like, on all 3 days. Now, it could be in an area that you only have access to sometimes, I guess, but... All that waiting and no sign. Come on, dude. All right. So, like I said, we'll go with the plan. So we're gonna go to Woodfall, pick up Bo. After I get Bo, we can come back to Clocktown. We'll check back room of Sword School. If it's not back room of Sword School, then all that's left, I think, is in room, like the room key room. Link Goro's room. Is there anything else I forgot in Clocktown? I don't think we forgot anything else. Like that, once we check that, we've checked everything. I'm gonna have to start prepping for Beneath the Well, man. Although, Beneath the Well might not be too bad. Depends. Depends. We'll see. We'll see. Really, Timber? No. Timber, you just need the Bomber's Notebook browser extension. Alright? Like, if you use Chrome, right, it may be available for other browsers, but I know for sure for Chrome. Alright, you just need the browser extension, alright? You can get it for free. Alright, it was made by Jimmy. It just gives you every single item you need for the well. It's all right there for you, so you can plan ahead. I have the Bomber's Notebook browser extension. Everyone here should have the Bomber's Notebook browser extension. It is the best browser extension you could have. More important than Adblock, even. Alright, I could go to Pirate's Fortress right now, but I think that is not the plan because I won't... Well, if I invert, I could check everything. Okay, you know what? We'll go to Pirate's Fortress right now and check everything. And then we'll come back for Sword School at the very end. So we're gonna go look for the Pirate's Fortress hint now. Oh, wait. I need to reset my map point to go to Great Bay. No, you see, Cha-Cha, Twitch Prime is this wonderful little thing. All right, really, I really like this thing, right? You click a button on the stream, right? Subscribe, and if your Twitch account is connected to your Amazon account and you have Amazon Prime, you get one free sub every month that you might not even be using. All right, you're just leaving that sub on the table, completely unused. Could even go to one of your favorite streamers that you'd like to support every month, like twitch.tv/TrevPersons. Alright. So how many hints do we have? We still only have 2, right? But we've made progress, because we've basically ruled out where Clocktown could be, and we've ruled out... And we're going to Pirate's Fortress right now. Yo, okay, Knuckles, subscribe with Twitch Prime. Yo, someone here was listening. That's all I'm saying. No, thank you very much. Appreciate ya. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Levy? Dude, Amalthus has been, you know, a little bit aloof lately, Anon. Cause I never removed Amalthus, but sometimes Amalthus, I don't know what happened. Sometimes Amalthus is just not here. Which is sad, because Amalthus is like a really good bot that it auto bans like a lot of like spam bots. Right, it's just a fun bot to have. Alright, Pirate's Fortress is another really big area. I mean, we're inverted, so we have a lot of time to, like, look around and make sure we are very thorough. Which I'm gonna start by looking behind me. Okay. That would be so troll if that's where it was, by the way. I might have been a little bit upset if that's where the sign was. Imagine how much time we could have wasted, like, looking around for it, and then that's where it was.
Hop. Yo.
And then it could be underwater anywhere here. I assume. Yo, Death Warriors, thank you so much for the gift sub to Rixa. Oh, man. Yo, when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, I'm definitely going to stream that, though. So it will be a Prime stream one day. Unfortunately, Metroid Prime 4 is never going to come out, so it'll actually never be a Prime stream. It's kind of doomed. Not seeing a sign anywhere around here. It might not be an outer PF. I think I would have seen it. It'd be up here. Not up here. Prime 4 was not mentioned in the last direct at all, no. There was no mention of it whatsoever. We are gonna go through sewers, again, just to be thorough. Not up here, right? It'd be on top of this thing? Guess not. Why do you do the things? I wonder, actually, can the sign overlap the block? Like, this is not even something I considered. Okay, it's not there. And this one we pushed in, so that one we're good. We're good. We're good. Being thorough in Pirate's Fortress is hard. I think last time there was a sign in Pirate's Fortress, it was actually in sewers, so... Still have a decent amount of time, though. Still seem to have plenty of time. Keep looking for this sign. Okay, not there. Like, I think it was in one of those barrels last time we had to come to Pirate's Fortress. It's gonna be in Pirate's Fortress proper, isn't it? Probably. It's probably not in sewers. That'd be awful, Jimmy. Sounds very fun, actually. Yes, English swimming. I love it. I love English swimming. Where are the ice? I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I wish I knew. I tried the ice arrow chest. Did not occur to me. I wish I had. Okay. Alright, so we have eliminated the sewers as the location of the hint. The hint is definitely not in the sewers. Let's just grab Hookshot first thing here. Oh, this is gonna be annoying with crit health cam. Not that bad. Ah, just kidding. Crit health cam made me roll in the wrong direction. That is not where I wanted to go. Alright, let me see if I can adjust for crit health cam. There we go. There we go. And I can drink the red potion. I forgot I had a red potion, guys. I could have had that at any point. I don't need the red potion, I just needed the bottle. Like, we're about to fill it with an egg anyway, because we're gonna get New Wave Bossa Nova. Although, I don't have anything to equip swap over. I need Moon Tear. No sign around that corner? No? Okay. Okay. That is behind the knuckle. Of course! Obviously. Pirate's Fortress is really, really big. Like, there are still quite a few rooms we have to check. got an egg though, so we're good on that at least. We're gonna have to go pick up Moon Tier once we're done with Pirate's Fortress though, just so that we can grab New Way Bossa Nova before our Song of Time. Where have you hidden it, Jimmy? What have you done? I figure it could, like, I only came in here because I could go around this room if I wanted, but the fight is really quick anyway. And I guess it could be in a pirate fight room itself, but I don't think that's likely. Like, because all these rooms are super open. There's nowhere to hide it in. I didn't see it anywhere in that maze. No, I mean, we've been doing a lot of work towards multiple clues. Like, we're gonna have, like, 4 or 5 clues. Because now I have Hookshot, so I can go get the Deku Shrine one, too. So we're gonna have at least 5 clues, I think, hopefully within the next 10 minutes. Hopefully. Might take slightly more than the next 10 minutes, but hopefully in the next 10 minutes we already we have 5 clues. Because the Pirate's Fortress one has to happen eventually. Like, I'm assuming I'm gonna have the Pirate's Fortress one. Hopefully in, like, I don't know, next couple minutes. Is that sign always there? I don't remember. Is that it? That does seem like a Jimmy hint. Okay, we found it. It has been done. Dude, she gets up while I'm reading the sign? That's cheating. Alright, just walk away from me. You want nothing to do with me. Right, under the red and green. Yeah, she got me. I'll just let her get me. Once I have that, we're out of here. Alright, back to Clocktown. Alright, so we have 3 of the hints and 4 locations left. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about it and share your guesses without potentially spoiling me, because you might be right, if you go to my Discord, people are talking about it there. Dang, it's not back here? What the heck? So only place left to check in Clocktown is Room Key Room, right? Have I missed anything besides Room Key Room? I don't think so. Okay, so now I guess the last thing we do before we Song of Time really quick is go get Moon Tier and grab New Way Bossa Nova. That way we can go to Great Bay Temple later. No, Jimmy. Marco, thank you so much for the raid. I'm getting crushed, Marco. Well, okay. This is part 4, Marco. Part 3 went really, really well for me. I did that one in less than an hour and a half. This one, so far we're an hour in. And I've done a lot of setup. So I should have, hopefully, the Deku Shrine and the Clock Town hint any moment now. Part 3, I think I got really, really lucky, Marco. Because one of the hints just led me to go for the telescope, and I ended up noticing the guy dancing, like, really fast. So, part 3 was actually my fastest one so far. Oh my god.
Hop. Yo.
Yo, Maddie, thank you so much for the gift sub to Marco. I didn't either, Marco. I actually had no idea. I just saw the dancing guy who was, like, right behind the wall, you know what I mean? And that's what clued me into it. I literally had no idea that there was, like, a Skull Kid in the grass. Dude, my equip swap is all off because of that OOT run I did, Marco. It's ruined. It's ruined, I tell you! Because OOTs is so slow. So all my inputs are late. My least favorite glitches are the ones that are in both OOT and MM. If I played both more regularly, right? Because I only played OOT for that, like, month. But if I play both regularly at any point, like, all the glitches that are in both are just gonna be terrible. Because OOT on VC has 1 extra frame of input delay. So even ISG in OOT is different. ISG in OOT does not feel the same as ISG in MM. They just do not feel the same. I felt it right away, though, Marco. Like, visually, it looks different. Visually, ISG and OOT, like, when I was pressing when I had to press the A button, didn't look the same. But also, yeah, I think there's, like, 4... There was a pace spin someone did, Marco, on Twitter, where they, like, did tests measuring, input delay. And I think, like, OOT has, like, 1 millisecond of extra input delay. In the VC version specifically, compared to MM. MM has 1 less. Which 1 millisecond isn't a lot, technically, even for speedrunners, but, like, it's still a little noticeable. It is noticeable. Oh wait, why am I not doing the cutscene skip? Glitchless mindset. So we got that Song of Time. So we can go to Great Bay Temple now. Deku Shrine we can do. Clock Town we can do. We have easy access to 3 of the 4 hints that I haven't gotten yet. Beneath the Well is the annoying one. We're gonna get the 6 hints that aren't beneath the well and see if we can get the solution. Okay. So I'm gonna need to get room key, but we have time to do something else in the meantime. So let's go... Marco, how many of these have you done at this point, by the way? Ooh, you've done all of them except for 22? Apparently Jimmy's working on 23 as well. It's doomed. Yeah, soon to be 21 out of 23. You're crushing it, though. Yeah, I really enjoy these. I probably plan to do them all at some point as well. Eventually. Don't want to rush through them. Don't want to rush through them. I don't know yet, Jimmy. It depends. Whether or not I get that clue, Jimmy, depends, It depends what the other clues are. Like, if I think I can get it without that clue. I believe they have, Destiny. I believe they have. 7 clues in the well. That'd be fantastic. Okay. Wait, these water pools are deep. Like, they're deep enough to stand in, so they're deep enough to hide a sign in. Yeah, it's probably much better to do it this way too, Marco, because, like, you don't have the threat of, like, the doors closing on you, causing you to void constantly. Trying to be thorough out here. Nothing? Alright, I gotta make sure I don't miss room key either, because I'm pretty sure we need to go to room key room for our hint still. It is like the only place in Clocktown I haven't checked is room key room. Because of course it would be room key. Probably. If it's not in room key room, I'm gonna be at such a loss, man. I'm gonna be so confused. Alright, nothing here. Two paths here. There's this one. Normal one. I'm so scared of missing it, man. I'm like triple checking everything. Okay. Okay. Watched by spiders is our hint. We got one. The signs cannot be invisible, yes. That is good. The signs not being able to be invisible is very good. So what is what? Watched by spiders. Skulltula House? See, I feel like I never trust Jimmy, though. Like, my first thought is, like, one of the Skulltula houses, or at least near one. But I don't trust Jimmy. We don't have this mutual trust, Jimmy. We just don't have it between us. You know what I mean? It's just not there. I can't trust you. Oh my god. Alright, room key is in an hour. If the sign isn't in the room key room, where is it? Like, this is the only place in Clocktown I haven't checked is room key room. Like, is there somewhere I have neglected?
Hop. Yo. Including.
So, the way it works, snorkeling, is like the 7 clues, or like, there's 7 locations that have a clue as to where ice arrows are. All the clues, once we find them, all point towards ice arrows. You just have to, like, combine them. Or, like, maybe you can maybe do it without all of them, but, like, all the clues are to help you find where ice arrows are, and then if it's a location, it just means that that's where the clue is. If that makes sense. There's 1 ice arrows. Yeah, it's in room key room, dude. The last place I checked. The very last place. I checked every room in Clocktown. I should have known better. Alright. To Great Bay Temple. Goody, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. 3 months. Appreciate you very much. Yeet all of them and check for ice arrows underneath. Ah! They're not there. Pulse wall, watched by spiders, underground, switch, under the red and green. Under the red and green, I have no idea what that means. I have an idea that could incorporate the other hints that aren't under the red and green. So I might go do that after Great Bay Temple, but then if that's not it, I don't know. Should I even do this? The cutscene is shorter. Too bad, I already did it, Jimmy. It wasn't even that bad. It was okay. Okay. So it could be anywhere in Great Bay Temple, or it could just be in these barrels right at the beginning. Okay. What I meant was the barrels on the other side of the room. Alright. Underwater, over here, behind the turtle. Yeah, I assume the places it can't be in Great Bay Temple are like the places a casual player wouldn't be able to access without already having ice arrows, which does limit the rooms in Great Bay Temple. I have to check. It does mean that I don't have to check every single room, because if a casual player couldn't reach it without ice arrows, it's not going to be there, because these are meant to be able to be done by anyone, like these puzzles. So, if someone playing without glitches can't reach it without ice arrows, then I don't have to check it. Part 12 was impossible glitchless. Is it still impossible without glitches? I'm here, so I'll push this, I guess. So what rooms do we have to check? Nice. Dude, I was on time! I disagree. Me and the video game are feuding right now after that one. It was actually possible glitchless, but only if you had ice arrows. Yeah, that is a little unfortunate then. Alright, the barrel. There was not a sign inside of the barrel. Fun fact, this ladder right here is English exclusive. It's not there on Japanese. Wasn't sure how far I could get there. I don't know. Probably not. It is probably purely an English exclusive level. Almost certainly. The version of MM that comes out on Switch will almost certainly be 1.1. They've never re-released 1.0 ever. It's always been 1.1. And for English, there's only one English version. So the English version that's released will just be the version everyone's familiar with. There's 2 Japanese versions and 1 English version. So there's 3 distinct versions of MM. Excluding PAL, which we don't talk about. We don't talk about PAL. I think PAL is just like mostly English except with terrible frame rate, right? There. Yo, it's gonna be in Wart's room. It's gonna be in the ice arrow room itself. I'm sure Jimmy's done that on at least one of them. I'm ready for that to happen. I think that's where it's gonna be, though. I think that's where it's gonna be. So this one is definitely gonna take longer than the last one. The last one took an hour and a half. This one is definitely looking like it's gonna take more than an hour and a half, but it could still be less than 2 hours. Could still be less than 2. Dude, it's not here? This had to be the room. What do you mean? Is there any reason to fight Ward at all? Like, the chest is useless. It's like no reason to fight Ward, right? Is there a room I didn't check? Or something I didn't check? I got a double hit at least. Ah, slightly late on the cycle. I think there was no point to that, because I don't think beating Wart could ever spawn in a sign. I mostly beat Wart on the off chance that could happen, but... My ice arrow chest didn't have ice arrows, guys! Bomb hover onto the turtle's back. Little bit of ice remaining. That's for sure. Nothing here. Dude, you know where it could be that I haven't checked? I know where it could be that I haven't checked. It could be inside this tunnel. And I have to read it quickly. Okay, it was not in that tunnel. Because I don't have ice arrows, there's no reason to reverse the currents. I don't have to reverse the currents. Here. Not here. I'm pretty sure I checked all of this. Like, I'm pretty confident I checked all of this. Dude, we still have 40 minutes. Everyone calm down. Calm down. It's not even remotely doomed. It could be in this current, I guess. Did I, like, miss it in this current? It could easily be in one of, like, the currents. And I have to read it really quickly. Didn't see it. Should I check this room again? There's not many rooms left to check that like a player can access without already having access to ice arrows. No, you do not need to find all the signs for the ice arrows to appear. You just need you need to get as many hints as yeah, you only need to find hints that you actually need, right? Like if you think you can find the ice arrows without finding every hint, then you do not have to find every hint to solve these. Yeah, you can climb up on this red pipe, though. I mean, it wouldn't ever be up here because you need ice arrows to get up here normally, though. You do need ice arrows up here. All invisible signs? No, that's strictly one of the rules. Alright, what if it spawns me, or spawns behind me, in one of, like, the load triggers? Because, Jimmy, do you know how, like, some load triggers are, like, when you go one way, you have to go, like, further back the other way to load the next room? There's, like, it's not just, like, one plane, right? There's, like, 2 planes normally with, like, a midsection. You should spawn one behind the player that's still technically before the load plane that would load the room they're coming from, you know what I mean? I'm like out of rooms to check in Great Bay Temple. I'm at a loss for where this sign is. I'm like missing it. It's somewhere. I've definitely been in the room with it, but I am missing it somewhere. Dude, are my eyes open? Someone needs to open my eyes here. Like it can't be up here because you need ice arrows. There's nothing, it's got nothing to do with that. I checked that barrel. Back to the first room! The ice arrows are actually just in this room behind a bombable wall. Watched by spiders. Ready? False wall. Neither of those walls were false. Ooh! My favorite Xenoblade is the first one. And I think the definitive edition is the better version of it as well. I am really excited for 3. I am really excited for 3. I really hope it's good. I am very, very attached to the Xenoblade series. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is probably my favorite game of all time. I have high hopes for the sequels. Of course. Jimmy, where's the sign? What have you done? What kind of nonsense? It's gonna be in the first room somewhere, and I just completely missed it. So we went through all of Great Bay Temple for nothing. Is there any part of the turtle? I mean, I can hookshot the turtle without activating the cutscene. Would you require that, though? No way. No, I think that is unlikely. Nah, that just activated the cutscene. Mm-hmm. Have I tried looking everywhere? Is there any room that I have neglected to check? That, like, you can reach without ice arrows? That's currently what I'm thinking, because, like, I don't know where to look in the rooms that I have already checked. This is the problem. There's definitely somewhere I haven't looked. I mean, that must be true. I understand that must be true, because I haven't seen it yet, but... Dude, I'm so lost, man. Try not to use my brain. I mean, honestly true at this point. I think I need the power of stupid. Do I need a game pass link to the map of the dungeon? Might help at this point. Let's be real. Like, it's definitely not in this room. It's just one wide open room. I would definitely see it. Right? Where am I neglecting? I don't think a pot is big enough to disguise the sign. You would see it through the pot. You know, I'm gonna go through that tunnel again and look backwards. I mostly think that cannot possibly be it, but... Imagine, like, just a sign appeared behind me when I went through the loading trigger. Oof. Oof. It'd be genius. No, doesn't OOT have ice traps? I thought OOT has ice traps. Give me a sign, dude! I don't think there's any rooms. Like, the seesaw room can't be accessed by a casual player, like, playing glitchlessly, without inverting the current, right? There's no way. I'm pretty sure that is the case. And then... yeah, seesaw room can't be accessed. Dark Link's room? I have neglected to check Dark Link's room. Yo, Flip, thank you so much for the 45-month resub. Eyes closed. Must have. Appreciate you very much, Flip. I know time is running out. I'm just like rechecking rooms I've already been in at this point. I'm a positive it's not in this room. I'm not coming back to that room. It's not there. If I had to guess where I've missed it, it would be like... I don't know, like this upcoming room maybe? Or like the second room with the water wheel, because there's like a whole bunch of walls to hide it behind. There's no way that's required. So. I did indeed open the chest. No sign there, man. Oh my god. I don't know where to go, and I'm running out of time, and I don't know what to do with my current hints. I want to do it in sub 2, man. Like, sub 2 is still on the table. If this hint, when I do find it, gets me the answer, or like leads me in the direction of the chest, and like I don't need them. Like, at this point, if we're gonna sub 2, I cannot go for the beneath the well hint. We're gonna have to do it with just 6 hints. The beneath the well hint is just, I do not have time for it if we want to sub 2, pretty much. But also, like, I don't know what to do with just these 5 hints. Although, I mean, I have ideas, but like... They are designed to be able to be completed by casual players, although it will be a lot harder and slower, right? It'll take longer if you're not playing with glitches, but you can do all of them without glitches. They are designed, like, if you don't know the game well, though, you will still struggle, even as a casual player. I do. Soon. Right here. I've been to every room, though, that someone can access without ice arrows, and I've checked every spot, I feel like. Like, where have I not checked in a room? Nothing there. I'm so confused. I'm gonna be so upset when I find it. I imagine at this point. At this point, I've had to have like overlooked something really stupid now multiple times, right? That's the only explanation. So when I do eventually find it, I'm gonna be really upset. I think there's no explanation other than I have overlooked something. Like, I feel like this room is one of my prime suspects, but like, I don't know where else to check within it that I haven't already done. Everyone's seen it except for me, huh? Crazy. Oh my god, I've been in this this is now my 3rd time coming in this direction. And I just don't know. Like, there's no way. I mean, there's no way I missed it if it's over here. So what even is the point? And yet, I'm at such a loss. I don't know what else to do. I have no idea what else to do. But it's not here. It's just not here. It's just not here. Okay, so I don't know why I keep coming back here. Let's stop coming back here. Please, let's stop coming back here. Oh my god. We're not going back there. All right, we are eliminating that room from the list. I'm just wondering if, like, the sign can be, like, randomly floating somewhere in the water. Doesn't have to be on, like, the ground necessarily, but I feel like I would have seen that. No, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I swear. I must find it. I will find it. Oh, of course, flash fire. That makes perfect sense. I got you. If I want sub 2, I might have to abandon this one. Surely not. Okay, I just went through all those rooms again without seeing it. I'm just gonna keep cycling the bigger rooms until I find it. Because it's gotta be in one of the bigger rooms. Like, the smaller rooms, it's much easier for me to be sure I've checked everything. So, like, we're gonna check the first room and the second room again. Although, it's probably in the second room. I really feel like the second room is the most likely. There's just so many more places to hide it in this room. So before I spend all my time checking this room then, let's eliminate the one that can be checked very easily. And then I'm gonna do like a very thorough check of this room. Probably. Alright, so I've already broken all the barrels. I'm not gonna break the barrels again. It's not the barrels. Okay. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. What? Well, see, it didn't take me... You guys thought... Okay. 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 I don't even know what to say anymore. That is so crazy. So it was on screen. It must have been on screen when I was checking under the water, and I just didn't see it. I was like firmly like looking below the water. I was not at all paying attention to like above me whatsoever. Okay, let's try to do this without the beneath the well hint. Oh my God, Sky, thank you. Speak with the children under the red and green. Switch, watched by spiders. False wall. Ground. I'm going to graveyard. But I know I know the answer. I know the answer. I'm 100% sure of the answer. I think it's still sub 2. I think it's still sub 2. I think I'm 100% sure of the answer. Speak with the children actually helps me a lot. I think it just gave me the answer. I've never been more confident of a solution than this. So, speak with the children is speak with the stall children. I'm gonna go beneath the grave, underground. There's a false wall under the day 2 grave. There's invisible spiders in that grave. Switch could just mean that Jimmy placed a switch somewhere. There's no switch there normally. Under the red and green, there's a circle of green rupees surrounding a red rupee, which is under the red and green. So underneath that, ready? No. Red rupee, it's surrounded by green. Under the red, in green. There's something to do with this right here. Right here. Under it? Is there a grotto under this? And there's a switch underneath it! That switch! I'm so, okay. But, where, what does that do? What did that do? What did that do? What did that do? Do I still need to go to the false wall? Wait, Jimmy added a new false wall right here. This wall isn't supposed to be false. Sub 2! Sub 2! Come on! Don't be a bait! Don't be a bait! Ice arrows! Let's go! Sub 2! Oh my God. Alright. So there was like 20 minutes of pain in Great Bay Temple, followed by just 2 minutes of me being a god gamer. I made up for my idiocy in Great Bay Temple by just solving it immediately afterwards. Yeah, okay, wait. Let's look up what the beneath the well hint was. Here, do we all want to know what the beneath the well hint was? Where's the solutions? Solution for number 4. Alright, so the beneath the well hint was hidden in the fairy fountain on the left side. which means that in order to reach that fairy fountain, I would need to bring into the well, I would need to bring a blue potion, spring water, and bugs to reach that. And the hint would be near the knight in shining armor, which would there's an iron knuckle right across from me. There's an iron knuckle right across from me. So that actually would have been a very good hint too. As long as I concluded that it was an iron knuckle, because there's not many iron knuckles in the game. I don't know what I would conclude. What could I conclude other than an iron knuckle? I don't know what it would be other than an iron knuckle. But yeah. Yeah, I guess it could be like a guard, it could be Shiro, it could be a couple things, but... Of course, like, one of the best hints is beneath the well, because that one is, like, really annoying. I'm sure that's by intent, Jimmy. So I think that is one of the better, like, the best hints, probably. The most powerful hints. And it's beneath the well. Oh my god. Yeah, that is true, Mechapeta, that is true. They are sometimes misleading. But like, dude, as soon as I thought of the grave, and I remember that that red rupee was surrounded by the green rupees, and I instantly knew that's what under the red and green was. And that's when I was certain. As soon as I had something that fit under the red and green, I'm like, that has to be it. Because under the red and green is so... It fits under the red and green too well. It really fits it too well. Alright. I got sub 2 twice in a row tonight, but one of them just barely. If I did not figure out that solution as quickly as I did, it would have been a little doomed. Yeah, but Speak with the Children could lead to Spider House as well, because there's the Stall Children in Oceanside Spider House, so this could all lead to Oceanside Spider House as well. But when I figured out what under the red and green was, that's when I was sure it was this grave, Jimmy. If I hadn't figured that one out, I guess, what could under the red and green be? Is there, like, are the masks in Spider House colored? There's the colored ones, but I don't see how that fits necessarily. Pretty sure you're gonna be a doubter on part 6. Yeah, apparently part 6 is really hard.